guys, first of all, please excuse my really wet hair here because I am currently having my face mask on and because I washed my hair as today is incredibly damp and humid in my room like everywhere else. I presume I made another run. Because yeah, here like in the past like 3 or 4 days it's been incredible here. It's like a huge heat wave in Europe and it's really difficult to breathe and to stay, refreshed and fresh and nice and pretty. But somehow I just control it. I rock it. Well, today I want to talk to you about top 10 things to get you through the vacations with your parents. Not that there would be anything wrong with this and not that this is like a really bad thing. Please don't get me wrong, I love vacationing with parents. I have been doing so like until my 18. Sometimes I know it's kind of difficult like to, cooperate between you and your parents. The relations are getting harsher and harsher, especially as you're coming through to puberty and later on because you're kind of, having your own personality and you should get to know each other like once more. I don't know how to explain this, but it's like a very changed person and your folks just think that you're all the same like you were when you were still a little kid, and there the problems begin and they never end. I'm just kidding. It's not really that bad, and please, if there are any parents out there, please forgive me. I am not intentionally like rude or anything. I'm just giving a few advice, to have better family relations and stuff. I'm sure you guys are gonna miss your friends, and it's kind of vacationing with your parents. It's not really a bad thing, but it's just different than going out with your friends or with your boyfriend or even on your own. It's just different. You kind of have to, get on well together and live in like some certain symbiosis, find the things that both sides enjoy and, spend some quality time on your vacation. So I just shared this video because I think that maybe some of you are going still on vacations with your parents and maybe you like feel bad about it or something like that, but I think that you don't necessarily have to feel bad because it can be just as much fun and just as cool, but only, different. And that's why I created this top 10 list of things that you kind of can take on your vacation that will make your vacationing with your parents just wonderful. I mean, at least bearable. It's gonna be alright. So yeah, first of all, I believe that you should just take advantage of some quiet place that you're probably going to and some cool peaceful location spots where I'm sure that's gonna be a bunch of like wilderness and wild nature or some great beach, maybe not with that many facilities, but on the other hand you can swim your head off, do other like fun stuff that you maybe are too shy to do while on your own or with your friend. And yeah, you should take advantage of this cool quiet place, to have a book or two. So my first advice is to take a Kindle or book or anything that you enjoy in, and if you're going for a longer period I suggest Kindle because you can upload as many books as you like practically, and if you're just going for a short period of time it really doesn't matter, you can as well pick up a book. Then my second suggestion is of course an iPhone, to stay connected with your friends, with the other company of yours, what the hell are they doing, to upload some fun stuff on Instagram, to play games if you are kind of bored with your books or stuff like that. My third suggestion, some table games, just spend some quality time with your folks. I mean, it's like probably one of the last years that you'll be going out vacationing together with them, so why not just, use this time and take advantage to, have really fun together and just play some like table cards or some other fun stuff, to spend the time. Then the fourth thing is some sports activities. Depending on what your whole family can do, you can, throw frisbee or just take a ball or whatever to, spend your time like more active and healthy. But also don't forget about activities that you can do on the location, like rent some bikes and go cycling together, or just rent a court for mini golf, or just some riding, like if you have some horses in proximity and stuff like that. Then the fifth thing, the coolest thing about vacationing with your parents, I believe, is spending their money. I don't want to be rude, and I don't mean for you to take advantage of them. Now you're my folks, and if I want to go to vacations with you, yeah, now your obligation is to pay me like everything from A to Z. No, no, no. You have to be very thankful for your parents, and you have to be thankful for each thing they get you, even if it's just a virtual thing, or just some imaginary or mental thing, or psychological and things you cannot buy, or whatever they buy you. You should be very thankful and grateful, and never force them into anything, or just start a fight or so. But yeah, it's kind of comfy and cozy, just take advantage of this last years that you're still together and going on a summer vacation together. And yeah, I think you are able to afford a little more than later on. You will see when you are alone, and you will watch on every dollar that you want to spend, and you will have limited budget and a lot less possibilities to have fun, or to try new stuff. So why not trying them now already, if they allow you, of course. So yes, my fifth suggestion is just have fun and go for anything that they want to take you to, and just visit different places together. Use this vacation for sightseeing as well, because you'll be able to make some great photos, and you'll have some very nice memories. And if nothing else, and if this means absolutely nothing to you, you still have great photos to put on Instagram, and babble about them in front of your friends and brag a little, maybe. The sixth thing is that you can take a bunch of beauty stuff to try with your mom. She's also a woman, and don't forget that she in her heart is just a young girl just like you, that has a wish to try a new hair mask or a new nail polish, and just chat about different beauty things with you. Because have in mind that probably during the whole year she's just stressed out about the job, and she doesn't really find anyone to really have this conversation with. And what's the better conversation than with your daughter? Seventh thing, is take your diary. Don't forget about writing your own diary, because this is something you absolutely almost cannot do if you're going on vacation with your friends, because they will pretty likely just take a pic inside, and well, I don't know about you, but it kind of would bother me. So I would only just take my diary when on vacation with my parents, because I know that they kind of always respected my privacy and would never intrude into the very diary. I don't know about your parents, but I think that that's a great opportunity to write your diary finally every day, just like you promised in the beginning. On the first page of the diary, I'm gonna write every day inside, but you actually never did, because then there comes the school and many obligations and many tests and stuff like that. And during the summer you can really pour your soul out and recreate all that experience once you go through the diary, in the middle of winter and it's all cold, and you're just reading it and remembering, oh, that cute guy over there when he was looking at me, and my parents didn't let me go with him. That's another bad thing, traveling with your parents, but okay, no problem, because it's comfy and cozy. Eighth thing, don't forget about your own purse. I mean, you really don't need to lock it up or anything, and you can share your cosmetic bag with your mom or whoever, or with your sister if you have the siblings as well. But don't forget to bring your own bag where you can put your own things and nobody really checks up your privacy. So later on during vacation there won't be any weird situation where you should ask your mom about can you give me my lipstick, can you give me my deodorant, that's kind of little kid stuff, like very little kids, and I bet you're not a little kid anymore, so you have to make sure you take your own stuff and show that you're responsible, because later on, like in a year or so, you're gonna be on your own and they won't let you unless you prove them wrong. Just plan ahead, you know what I'm saying? The main thing, I was mentioning the siblings before, and this is crucial here. I mean, if the siblings are like a lot older than you, then you probably are going to be alone with your parents, which is kind of bad maybe because they will have you more under control, but this can also mean a good thing because, you know, they only just have you, you know, to vacation with, and they will kind of want to bond and connect with you, and also, you know, kind of make you comfy. And but if your siblings are your age, this is actually awesome, like 1 or 2 or 3 years difference. It doesn't really matter, well, a little it does, depends on how old you are, but you know, if one is like 15 and another one is 13, or one is like 17 and another one is 19, these things are actually really cool, because then there's always like, can I go like there, you know, mom and dad, and they say, well, I don't know if you guys go together, and yeah, sure, no problem, and then you know, meet some new friends and everything is all good, because if you'd be alone, they kind of be more skeptical and definitely more worried and scared about you. But if you are at least, you know, in number 2, everything is kind of easier, and also it's going to be probably easier for you because you're not going to be on your own, you're not going to be that shy, and you have always someone to talk to, or you know, someone you kind of trust more, of course, and someone you can rely on. And if this someone is of another gender, so which means that you have a brother, it's gonna be like a bigger problem because he'll probably be inside playing his video games. But you know, you can always like trick him into going someplace with you if you kind of like make an arrangement that you will go someplace with him that he wishes to go and you kind of prefer not, but you know, make some like mutual, you know, favors and stuff. If your siblings are a lot younger than you, they can be a pain in the neck. And I'm not talking out of my personal experience, but actually I am, but not of this point of view. I was actually the younger one. My sister is 7 years older than me, and I was a pain in the butt. But okay, they kind of, you know, she got to live with it, and she just turned out quite okay, I think, no matter these little things. But yeah, if your siblings are a lot younger than you, then you can kind of like take advantage of them. It sounds really bad, but you know, that's just the way it is. They kind of, they'll pay you back later on, don't worry. And yeah, you kind of, you know, can say, let me take him or her for a little ride, or just, you know, for a little walk, and then you stop by the main, you know, ice cream booth and have a word or two with that friend there and stuff like that, you know. And oh my god, my little sister wants to, you know, play over there, and you have to like follow her, and like on the way you kind of flip the view towards, I don't know, some interesting company and stuff like that. But you have to take care of them. If they're a lot younger, they're your responsibility. If your parents let you to, you know, take them somewhere alone, they're absolutely your responsibility. And if you think you cannot do that, never ever go into this, because it will end up bad. And so the very last thing that I would suggest for you to take vacation with your parents, patience. It's not a physical thing, but you're gonna need it. Or just some things for school, you know, if you have to learn, if you have to study, you can as well take your school material, because you will make your parents very proud and, you know, just very delighted to have a daughter like this. And, you know, maybe in the future they will let you some more things, or, you know, they kind of will know that you know how to decide when the time is right for having fun, and when the time is right for having a little less fun with studying. Studying aside, bring the patience, because that is the key to understanding and going on well together on vacations with your folks. So that's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you have any other suggestions, if you are like feeling I forgot something, and if you are actually vacationing with your parents, please comment down below and tell me also where are you going on your vacations. If you're like looking forward to, or if you're not looking forward to, if you'd rather, spend vacations like in the city with your friends or whatever, comment down below. And if you'd like to keep track of my future videos about summer 2014 series, don't forget to subscribe or share videos with your friends who might also be interested. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye. Have fun on vacation.